In winter, you normally don't think of visiting the Attic of Canada, but you should. The peaceful mountain range covered in a blanket of powdery gems sparkling in the sun is just magical. The sparsely populated surroundings, pristine wilderness, and fascinating history complement the endless possibilities for exploration. In this episode, we visit the Yukon Territory to show you the activities that you should include on your next unforgettable winter adventure to the upper rim of the Great White North. Welcome to Whitehorse. Known as the Wilderness City, Whitehorse is the Yukon's capital and only city. It's a small municipality and home to 30,000 plus people who are very friendly and passionate about the outdoors. In the middle of breathtaking beauty, the town has a captivating mix of shops, museums, quirky heritage buildings, and cultural discoveries. When you leave the comforts of the urban region, that's when things get real exciting. In the province, the Yukon has the highest peak in Canada, the largest non-polar ice field in the world, the smallest desert, and an incredible array of wildlife that roam the land. With an abundance of outdoor activities, there is something here for everyone. Here's a list of things that you should experience. Get behind a motorized vehicle designed for winter travel and discover nature from a different point of view. If you've never driven a snow machine before, you'll get the appropriate training before heading out, so you can be comfortable driving your sled through a variety of conditions and terrains. With thousands of kilometers of snowy roads, powdery trails, frozen lakes, and vertical slopes for you to explore, choose a tour operator that caters to your skill level and your interest in riding solo or in pairs. The good news is that most tour operators will provide winter wear and machines that are modern enough to include heaters. If you're looking for a more sustainable way to see the landscape and love animals, then go dog sledding. Home to the Yukon Quest, the hardest dog sled race in the world, Whitehorse has some of the best competitive sledders showing you how to work in conjunction with your dogs to explore the surrounding trails. This activity is comparable to downhill skiing and does require you to be in relatively good physical shape as you drive your own personal sled and a team of huskies through the trees and up and down snowy trails. There are half and full day excursions available, and for those that are looking to be more adventurous, consider an overnight or multi-day experience. Note that at this facility, the animals are properly cared for and the dogs are treated kindly with respect at all times. Full disclosure, there isn't someone sitting behind a curtain who flips a switch to turn on the aurora. Energizing particles from the sun slam into the planet's magnetic field, and on a dark, clear, and moonless night, you can see the dazzling dance of the lights in color. Visible from mid-August to mid-April, the best chance of catching the northern lights is between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m., far from the city lights. If a guided tour is more your style, then there are operators who can take you to a heated cabin, teepee, or lodge in the woods until the northern lights appear. Or, if you can, jump into a vehicle with a local who will take you to an area that has a better chance at seeing the aurora based on the evening's conditions. This is definitely an accessible activity that you can do with a group of people. If you want a list of other things to try this season, then be sure to check out our other video on winter activities to try with friends. You can find the link to the video above or at the very end of this episode. But in the meantime, click that subscribe button so that way you can be inspired to take your next adventure. Now, we could talk all day about the things that you can do in Whitehorse, but you don't have that much time. So we'll cover the essentials from here on out. Rent a bike with thick, oversized tires to maneuver in the snow across frozen lakes and through untouched trails. With numerous paths in and out of town, you can ride the terrain best suited for your skills. Just keep your eyes peeled for wildlife. A short drive from town is a local hill where you can ski and snowboard. Mount Sema has 10 kilometers of slopes, 3 lifts, rental shops, lessons, and other events happening all season long. Ice fishing. Head out onto the ice with a fishing rod, bait, and auger where you'll have a chance to catch rainbow trout, lake trout, and Arctic grayling. Hot drinks and fire pits are also included. Get up close and experience iconic wildlife in a large natural landscape. You can walk the 5-kilometer loop and enjoy the animals at your own pace, or join a guided bus tour. Warm up after your outdoor adventures and visit Western Canada's only Nordic hot spring. Unwind in 4 luxurious rock pools, 2 relaxing rooms, 2 steam rooms, and 2 saunas. Take your adventures indoors for a glass-blowing workshop. Experience the fascinating art form with a hands-on guided class where you'll sculpt and create your own unique and beautiful works of art. If you're looking to go beyond the outskirts of Whitehorse, we recommend visiting Carcross Desert, the signpost forest at Watson Lake, the historic town of Dawson City, and the towering peaks of Mount Logan at Kluane National Park. As the population in the Yukon grows and the province gains more attention on best places to visit articles, this city will continue to flourish. So go see Whitehorse before things get really touristy and use it as a launching point to all types of activities and adventures. There's even more to see and do than what is noted here, including snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, museums, cultural tours, and endless landscapes to photograph and discover. Here's my final tips to visit Whitehorse. Be sure to book your experience in advance. Bundle up and be ready for a memorable experience. We are the Artistry of Adventure, and we want to spark your creativity to help you experience adventure. Stay connected, hit that like button, and subscribe to our channel for more great advice and inspiration. Now, get out there and face the elements.